Some scholars argue the authenticity of St. Paul's letters, and many scholars deem only 7 of the 13 Pauline letters to be actually written by Paul himself. But what if I told you that Paul never actually wrote any of his letters? Well, I'd be lying, sort of. What I mean to say is that Paul never physically wrote any of his letters. Not that the letters we have in the New Testament are not authentically Pauline. Perhaps, while reading the Pauline epistles, you have come across a phrase like this: I, Paul, write this greeting with my own hand. This phrase is what's known as a scribal signature, or an autographic subscription, and there are 7 scribal signatures found throughout the Pauline epistles. These scribal signatures provide evidence for how Paul may have composed his letters. Following suit with the rest of antiquity, Paul likely used a scribe. A scribe was someone who physically put pen to paper, or more correctly, put ink to papyri, and transcribed what was being dictated to them. And this is why Paul, near the end of many of his letters, often adds the phrase, I, Paul, write this greeting with my own hand. As opposed to the bulk of the letter, here Paul is stating that he personally wrote this particular greeting. And this was common practice in antiquity. Adding personal scribal